is up? It's me, your girl Shania. But it got weirdly dark all of a sudden once I started filming this. But I'm trying to fill this little tiny space that I have with the little light coming from this window because it's kind of natural. It makes it look kind of cute. But I'm gonna tell a story time really quick about a time that happened about 2.5 months ago. I blacked out at my first party. Not even to call it a party, like they charged us $5. Well, the guys $5 to get in. But like when we got there, everything was awkward. Like you could see everyone in groups awkwardly standing on this like dirt floor nonetheless. And there was like a bunch of people on stage on this little like dance floor stage. And they were all like dancing and some fucking shit. And like it was completely packed and we couldn't even get onto the dance floor. And so we were like on the side, we were like looking around, and then we noticed this big old like presentation board or whatever, projection board, and it's like house rules. And I was like, what? Like they weren't just normal house rules, like don't go into the house, don't break anything, blah blah blah. They were like no marijuana, medical included, no alcohol at all. And we were all like, this is a party. You charged us $5 to get in. So we're like freaking out because we brought like a few, like probably just a gram, not even just a gram, probably like 3 grams, because the dude was like kind of rolling in his dough at the moment and was able to splurge on some good herb. And we're sitting there and we're like, fuck, we have some really good herb, but we can't even fucking smoke it. And then we catch a whiff of some, some herb. And we were like, you know what that means, right? And so we all start lighting up, getting stoned off our asses. At least I was. I was so stoned to the point I was just looking at everybody's hands. Like I was like passing it on, just like only looking at hands, dead ass. And then I'm like, fuck, I don't feel good. I need to sit down. Hey boy, like my boyfriend, do you want to go like chillax for a little bit over by that brick wall, like where everybody's chilling? And so we do. His friends come along, we're all just chilling. Like I feel like they were all like tired as fuck too. So that we all just sit down, and like 5 minutes into sitting down, like I'm calmed down, I'm okay to go back on the dance floor. But I look at my boyfriend and he has a bottle of gin, 3/4 full, and he's like, yo, I found this. And don't get me wrong, that was sketchy. Don't ever just find alcohol and start drinking it at a party. Like, don't get me wrong, I'm not endorsing that. But we were all like, let's get turned. Like, let's get turned. Because all of us love alcohol. Like, all 4 of us were like, you got it, dude. Like, we'll destroy that in probably 20 minutes. All 3 of us. Like, this was a bottle like this big. So, like, bigger than my head. And it was, like, probably as full as my head. And I was like, ooh, I'm ready for this. And we get on the dance floor because, like, we kind of feel we're just sitting there drinking it. So we go on the dance floor. And I'm like, granzing on my baby, like showing him what I could do, like throwing my ass in a circle. But yeah, and he starts handing me the gin. At that point, I was still stoned. Like I wasn't as like uncomfortably stoned as I was like a few minutes before that. I was kind of chill now. And so I knock back that gin, like 2 gulps. Hard gulps. Like your girl can drink. I'm borderline probably alcoholic. So chugs are real chugs to me. Like chugging it. Like how you would chug water when you're dead thirsty. That's how I was drinking that gin. Like it was water basically. So every time he handed it to me, 2 hard chugs straight down my throat. And probably by the end of that bottle, I was probably gone. legit, like, I don't remember anything after being on that dance floor and finishing that gin. I do remember, though, awkwardly being pressed up hella hard to his best friends, to the point where my whole front body was on, like, both of them twice, just because it was that crowded and so full on that dance floor. But I still had, like, my guy behind me, so I was, like, trying to, like, you know, like, give it to him. But yeah, I don't remember anything after that. And apparently I tried to pee in front of everyone. So now Shania knows not to try gin at all, because I turned into a different person. And I'm pretty sure I was a lot to deal with, because my boyfriend, I started getting so bad to deal with, he started, like, recording me. Like, he was like, yo, I want you to see this shit. Like, you look dumb. And I was like, never again. Like, Jin, who is she? I don't even want to know her. Like, never again, basically. And that's how I became blacked out drunk on gin at a party that was hella whack at first. Like, we all were like, do we even want to be here? But it got better, and then it got worse. And I'm pretty sure I got, like, darker during this whole, like, little spiel, but I felt like saying that story, and I want you all to learn. You could be a really good drinker, but drinking gin like it's water, not a good idea. No, not when you're kind of a lightweight, and 3 to 4 beers is usually your max. So yeah, I learned a lesson that day. I'll never forget it. Yeah, that's my story. Starting off 2018, I really do want to get into this more. I feel like I do have a knack for it, kind of, just storytelling. But tell me what you think. If you wanna, I don't even know if anyone even watches my videos, but yeah, hit me up. Tell me what you think of this story, and tell me if you ever had any weird, crazy blackout drunk experiences, and if you stay away from certain alcohols now, because I have 2. Fireball, gin, I don't fuck with at all. Your girl don't fuck with them. But yeah, that's it. Like, subscribe. I hope you have a good year start off, because I feel like mine's starting off really good, especially with, like, wanting to get back into these. But yeah, I'm gonna go before my lighting gets any worse. And yeah, have a good day.